I will come back here later, but really just want to say something. For people who loves to attack me, who's old enough to be my parent, it looks some of y'all never grow up with a childhood life where you have your mother ever told you to not call the person that they married dad because they clearly told you that they're not your father. And some of y'all never grew up with that. I have. And it shows. Some of you guys who probably know what I'm talking about will understand what it's like when your own mother told the person that they had married to not call them dad. And I appreciate it. That some of y'all understands that. To say the least. But here's the thing. As a second attempt suicide survivor, I've been through a lot. And I'm using a lot of Gryffindor courage right now to be here and speak on this. For people who are old enough to be my mom's age, who are old enough to be my parent, repeatedly watching my page or attacking me. Reminder, I just turned 26 years old. I wasn't born 26. I just turned it 1 month ago. I'm a Virgo. I was born before Labor Day. Yeah, I look tired. Still recovering mentally and physically. Mental health awareness is a thing. So yeah. I'm doing things that makes me happy and how I healed. At this moment, I've been working so hard on those hard acceptance letters. I am out of sheets of paper. And funny thing is, again, that had happened to me a couple of days ago when I was using the ink. And once again, it spilled. Writer's life. Every single thing I put in my fan fiction, or is really what had happened to me in real life. From the time when I was 3 years old, my life went downhill. So yes, I put that into a story. With my OC character, the second part of Child. Being a real writer doesn't mean you have to write every single day. You literally do have to take time for yourself. Your mental health wise, you have to make sure you sleep. Oh hey. Like literally. That's part of being a writer. And I love doing what I do. I'm friends with real writers that lift me up and never tear me down. And I love them. So yeah. Hi, not too much. I'm just speaking out on certain things because literally I love my family. I will risk my life for my family. Note yourself, I'm a girl, and no offense. I'm just talking about people who are old enough to be my parents that are attacking me on this platform. The account that was created 8 years ago, and accusing this account to go, and they're accusing this account that I used this account to go after people when this account was created 8 years ago. people who are old enough to be my parents. Oh, sorry, my hand was probably covering the mic. So yeah. Can you hear me now? Alright, good. Like, people that are old enough to be my parents are accusing this account that I created 8 years ago when I was like 16 years old that I used to go after people. Oh, good afternoon. How can somebody, for example, who's just turned 26 years old, go after people who's old enough to be their parent? Because, fun fact, my own mom, she gave birth to me in her 30s. Oh, 11:12 a.m. in the mornings. In the morning. Sorry, sentence. I'm growing up a girl, but I'm not a girly girl. Seriously. But I am a girl. I'm wearing 2 earrings. Mm-hmm. Yep, I am. I have a question. Why are you asking me that kind of question? No offense. Have you ever get to learn anything from school about different genders, about people? You ever heard the say of don't judge a book by its cover? No, I never say I was raised as a girl. I said I am a girl. I'm just not a girl. I like cars. I'm a type of girl that likes cars. Literally. I don't go to the boys' bathroom. Take a guess on that. People call things like me, for example, who's a part of this. After my personality, I was born a girl, but I'm not a girly girl. Just letting y'all know. I don't like those kind of questions at all. Growing up, people older than me had always assumed my gender. Literally. I have 2 earrings in my ears. I am not confusing anybody. I'm just not the girl that people think exists, but I am. Thank you, XP, for using the correct gender of me. They assume me, for example, as being a boy, just because I'm never a girly girl. You know, that's about it, if you know what I mean. I wasn't the type of girl people expect to be sitting around playing Barbie doll, etc. Growing up school, I always have pants and stuff like that, you know. So yeah. When I had braids in my hair when I was 13 years old, people assumed me as a boy just because I am not a girly girl that people expect me to be. So, yeah. You know what I mean. So I'm just here saying what I gotta say. Because if you guys have family, this is appropriate, then it's a yes. If it's not, no thank you. And make sure it's not personal. If you know what I mean. That's the boundaries I'm now setting on here. So, yeah. Tomboy. Tomboy girl. Thank you very much. But the thing is, I have the boyish face from my father's side. My bio father's side, that is. So that's why I look mainly like a boy. Which I honestly don't regret it. I'm not mad. I am happy about it. Because last time when I was walking by and I had blue braids in my hair, somebody, for example, when I was saying, "Excuse me, sir," and stuff, I was called a sir too. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It just one, for example, growing up, I was bullied for being different. I'm just saying. Finally, a proper question without people asking me where I live. I was from Miami, Florida. So yeah. Not really. But some people call me Jay or Julie. And honestly, in the future, I'm kind of changing my name to that. No. It's not because of that. So if my voice sounds a bit hurt, it's because I have been dealing with so many betrayed in my past. I had my second attempt on April 19th due to the harassment I had received on this platform by people old enough to be my parent. So I survived my second attempt by people that I once trusted. So it's not because of you guys. It is about things that I went through in the past that I'm still recovering from. So not when somebody trying to make you look like the aggressor. You know, like seriously, nobody like past can't you cannot change your past. But literally, I had to recover my second attempt because of the hate. To no, and that is inappropriate for people like me. To other people who are part of LGBTQ plus, like seriously, never tell somebody who is part of the LGBTQ plus community to behave more like a girl. Would you would you tell would you tell a trans person to behave more like a girl if they're trans? No, you would not. So why do that to a tomboy? That's what I'm trying to do and recover from my second attempt. Live my life to the fullest. I am. Only thing is, people though, who are older enough to be my mom's age, should know better than to draw people out. If you know what I mean.